Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are ready to build better habits and change your life, you are in the right place. Today, we are diving into Chapter 2 of Atomic Habits by James Clear, where we explore why lasting behavior change doesn't start with what you do, but with who you believe you are. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to align your habits with your identity and create a version of yourself you are truly proud of. Let's talk about something most people get wrong about habits. We think success comes from setting big goals, lose 20 pounds, write a bestseller, run a marathon. But James Clear flips that idea on its head. In Chapter 2 of Atomic Habits, he makes a powerful point. Real change doesn't come from chasing outcomes, it comes from changing your identity. Think of your habits like layers of an onion. The outer layer is outcomes, the results you want. The middle layer is processes, the systems or routines you follow. But at the core, that's identity. That's who you believe you are. Most people start from the outside in. They want to change the result. I want to lose weight, so they start with a diet. But what happens when the scale doesn't move fast enough? They give up. Why? Because they never changed who they believe they are. James Clear says, if you want lasting change, you start with your identity. If you see yourself as a healthy person, the actions follow. You eat better. You move your body, you make choices that align with that belief. If you see yourself as a writer, you are far more likely to write every day, even if it's just a sentence. Because that's what writers do. Every small action you take is like casting a vote for the kind of person you want to become. When you floss your teeth, you are voting for I'm someone who takes care of my health. When you go for a walk, you are voting for I'm an active person. These small votes build up. And over time, they shift your identity. The more you cast those votes, the stronger your belief becomes until it feels automatic. That's why consistency matters more than perfection. Now, here's where it gets practical. James Clear lays out a simple two-step method to build identity-based habits. Step 1. Decide who you want to be. Not just what you want to achieve, who you want to become. Maybe it's I'm a calm parent. I'm someone who reads every day. I'm a person who keeps promises to myself. Once that identity is clear, Step 2 is to prove it to yourself with small wins. Not massive life overhauls, tiny, easy habits that reinforce your new identity. Want to be a runner? Start by putting on your running shoes each morning. Want to be a writer? Write one sentence a day. Too small to fail, but powerful enough to build momentum. And here's the real reason identity beats goals. Goals can feel discouraging when the results aren't immediate. But identity, it gives you something to feel proud of every single day. Even if the scale doesn't budge, you can say, I'm still showing up. I'm still being the person I want to be. That shift is everything. Let me give you a simple example: becoming a reader. Most people say, I want to read more. But that's the goal. What if instead you said, I'm a reader? Now your job is just to prove it in the smallest way. Read one paragraph after breakfast. That's it. Over time, that paragraph becomes a page, then a chapter. But the real win: you've built the identity. And that identity keeps the habit going. So the question is, who are you becoming, one habit at a time? Every small action you take is shaping your story. You are not just building better habits, you are building a better version of yourself. Chapter 2 shows that to build habits that endure, you must shift from goals to identity. Decide who you want to become, cast small votes through tiny habits, and watch your identity and life transform. If this summary empowered you, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Comment below, what new identity will you vote for today? Thanks for watching, and keep stacking those identity-based habits.